Yay. Okay, so you can actually save highlights. Hi everyone. Um, if you guys have been through my channel recently, you'll see that there is some really big drama going on amongst some of the Muslim communities within South Africa, and this is within the communities, within the Muslim communities. Um, yeah, yeah, you can see it, obviously. Oh, that is black. Obviously, if I've got to look in that direction, you can see, yeah, that's that's what I get for going for the first time in my life to go and perform 5 salahs at the same mosque. I wanted to complete it there, and I thought it would be a joyous moment for me at 43 years old, performing all 5 salahs, right? And I've asked Pakistani people to please come here. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this. Oh, last 5 minutes. Okay, that's the last. Okay, so yeah, I was saying, I asked Pakistani people earlier today on a video, and I did warn the guys at the mosque. Not the guys. I told the muazzin at the mosque. I suggest your people follow me on YouTube. I told the muazzin at the closest mosque to me. I suggest all the people from the flat follow me on YouTube. I'm not done. And he could see I was still upset, and I was angry, and I still am. I still am. But if I don't maintain my cool, there's a lot of people that we feed. And what they did with this, what these foreign individuals did with this, without understanding what my background is, without understanding why I wear it, they thought that it would be right to hit me. And they planned this all in the mosque because I walked in with this on my head. Muslim brothers attack a Muslim brother when he starts going to mosque day after day in South Africa. And the best part is, it was foreigners that attacked this Muslim brother, a South African born national. When I tell you South Africans are facing oppression, you think it's only in Israel? You think South African Muslims don't face oppression by foreigners? To me, this is a form of oppression. You start making your salah, you want to practice your salah freely and incorporate this to show respect to Zulu people, because I'm part Zulu. I refuse to let go of that part of my heritage. You want to jump off? Jump off. I want to go to the same mosque. And this is where it's heading. You guys are, I hope some of you are even recording this. Put it out there. Refer people to the channel. Sorry. Yeah. Refer people to the channel. I am going to be on hunger strike until I perform my prayers in that same mosque. In the same mosque where they plotted this. I'm no liar. I don't know who it was because it was dark when this happened. But I want to look at them. And because we feed homeless people that are mainly African, if I tell them that this is my experience after having come out of the mosque like this, what do you feel the opinion of Islam is going to be? What do you feel the opinion of Islam is going to be? I've got to prove it now by running 24-hour lives on YouTube. in order to show how long these people take to respond from Tribunal Gardens in Mayfair, Fordsburg, in Fordsburg, Tribunal Gardens in Fordsburg. Foreigners that are living in Tribunal Gardens in Fordsburg hit a South African because he wore mkele into the mosque. Do you understand that? And I'm trying my best. You know how they say Islam is the right religion? And I believe that. I believe Islam is the right religion. I promise you. I do believe it in many ways. So don't look at this on my head and say to yourself, oh, maybe he's not Muslim. No. You know in Saudi how they wear the two black bands? And you're gonna say, yes, no, that's fine. Right. I know most of you that are Muslim are gonna be like, yes, that's fine. You can't wear this. Leave a comment. What mosque and what happened? It's a mosque in Fordsburg that is very close by. Thank you so much for leaving the comment, Zento. Right? A mosque in Fordsburg. And what I would like, Zento, is if you could share this to your Facebook, especially if with whoever, especially if they are South African. If they're foreigners also, share it, even if they're Somali, because I would like to tell them certain things. I would like to tell the Pakistani certain things. I would like to tell the people from India certain things, the Malawian certain things, the Tanzanian certain things. I know that these five that I mentioned, it was Pakistanis, Indians, Malawians, Tanzanians, right? As in Indians from India. Indians from India. Pakistanis, Tanzanians, Malawians. Now the Malawian and Tanzanian, singular, each one. The Malawian and Tanzanian could have warned me they're planning this for you. Because this Malawian and Tanzanian that are at that mosque, I've asked him a number of times, please come and speak to our people here. Try and invite them to Islam. No. The mosque is there for what? 7 years? About 7 or 8 years? No, it's longer than that. Hey, no. It's longer than that. And we've been feeding people here for 15 years. And I've always asked, please come and talk to some of the guys about Islam. We're supposed to spread our faith. We're supposed to spread our faith to others. So I'm going to resort to this and using the different African headbands because I understand a lot more about African culture than most of these people that come from outside. I understand more about South African culture than the foreigners that come here. Right? Now, you guys in South Africa know what the time is. And I said I'm going on hunger strike. Right? And I would appreciate it if some of the people that are actually Pakistani in this area or Pakistani, please share this with as many Pakistanis. Because I do trust the Pakistanis to come and collect me from the house and walk with me to the mosque. I don't want to take my car. I want to walk with them to the mosque with the Pakistanis. Because I want to tell them thank you for not getting involved. That's what I remember about the Pakistanis' involvement in all of this. The Pakistanis didn't want to get involved. Yes. And what they did? And wait. How's this? Zento. We run a feeding scheme and we cater to a lot of African people, right? And the reason why I'm stressing about it was people from India, not from Pakistan, is because when this news breaks, it's going to be a free for all. When this news breaks too, no, I'm not in Durban. I'm in Fordsburg, Johannesburg. When this news breaks to the rest of the people that we feed here, right? Some of these people are coming from prison. And if I'm going to tell these guys, remember, I've been here helping to feed these people for 15 years. My hands, my effort, everything went into them getting fed. We've developed relationships over time. Can you imagine what they're going to want to do to these guys? They're going to look for any excuse out of frustration. And then, yeah, you understand? So, did what? Okay, so, okay. Anyway, people, if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will answer your questions. Okay, so mosque in Forza, what exactly? Um, yeah. The whole reason that this attack happened was because I wore Mkele into the mosque. I wore Mkele into the mosque. One of the biggest driving forces behind it. They tried to make it look like it's a robbery. And in that process, one of the guys even whispered to me in English, it's the people that you're walking with that have planned this. They want you to get a hiding. Do you understand? Foreigners employing South Africans to come and do the dirty work, hit me, and I must believe that it's South Africans that are hitting me because I keep on telling South Africans it's time for us to get African tribal unity. Yes. No, this is, I performed my prayer and everything. They were still planning everything as I walked in. And I walked in with this. Right? So maybe it fueled them even more. That is when they started planning, okay, we're going to get him as he comes out and whatever it is. Right? And I know who's here, these guys, the South African guys, they did the beating. You want to know the truth? I forgive the South Africans that were involved. I forgive the South Africans that were involved. I know certain things have transpired in South Africa. They can make them feel very resentful towards my people. Right? But I forgive the South Africans that were involved. The guys from India. No. No. Okay, by the way, I need to get off for a second. I need to reset my phone and I'll be back again. And I'm going to let it run. But I'm going to probably go to bed soon. And I hope you guys are here to see it around Fajr time, which is the early morning prayer. If any Pakistanis, and I'm saying I still trust the Pakistanis because they said they didn't want to get involved. It tells me something about who they are in terms of Islam. You understand? Yeah. So that's why I say I still trust the Pakistanis in terms of Islam. The ones that make the salah regularly, I can still trust them. Those I can trust the Pakistanis. You understand? But the guys from India, no. This is a South African Indian saying I don't trust Indians from India. I can trust the Pakistanis a little bit more. In terms of Islam, in terms of humanity, I'm still trying to find a good foreigner in South Africa. I set up a foreigner challenge and I even put it onto TikTok and then TikTok banned it. Bro, Zento, just your few comments are so appreciated. I got to let you know what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You're right. That's why I said hunger strike until I know I'm safe to walk with Pakistani people into the mosque. Because after this 7 days, and this is what it's for, all I'm asking is for 7 days to pray in that mosque. And I'm going to pray for the truth to be revealed about who was behind it and everything. That's what I want to pray for. What you think this year? On the first day that I actually got to complete my 5 daily prayers, I wasn't even done completing my 5 daily prayers, and that too, I was putting videos out stating that this is my journey into getting back into my prayers to perform all 5 prayers. You understand? But I'm coming back. I need to reset. So, yeah, don't worry. I do have airtime.